Hi, these are notes for Algebra Honors. This is Unit 6, Day 8. We are adding and subtracting radicals. And this is our second video here, so we've actually done the whole first page of our notes and pretty much the whole second page, but we're going to do problems 13 and 14 again, because last time I did them I made a mistake. So we are going to start with number 13 here. We have a rectangle. And we know that we have a length and a width for any rectangle. And we're asked to find the area and the perimeter. So I know area of a triangle is length times width. And I know the perimeter is either going to be 2 lengths plus 2 widths, or I can also write the perimeter as 2 times length plus width. And I probably choose my formula based on, I don't know, how I'm given information, or I don't know, whatever floats my boat that day. So first we're going to find the area here. Pretty straightforward, but you know your length is square root of 45, so my length is square root of 45. Your width is all of this. It is the square root of 5 plus 4. So be careful that you're putting that in parentheses, square root of 5 plus 4, because you just want to make sure that you are using that entire amount for your width. So if I want area, it's length times width, so it's square root of 45 times the square root of 5 plus 4. Okay, so I'm going to have some distributive property here. I can go straight to distributing square root of 45 times square root of 5, but then I have to multiply 45 times 5. So I'm actually going to change it up. I'm going to make this be the square root of 9 times 5 out here, still all times the square root of 5 plus 4. But I know that I can rewrite that, right? That's going to be 3 times the square root of 5 times the square root of 5 plus 4. Oh my goodness gracious. Sorry. I'm saying the right things and then I'm not writing the correct things. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm just carrying down the square root of 5 plus 4 in my parentheses. Okay. I'm going to distribute. So now 3 times the square root of 5 times the square root of 5. That's really 3 times 5. Right? Square root of 5 times square root of 5 is square root of 25. Square root of 25 is 5. So I have 3 times 5. So I have 15. Then I multiply 3 times the square root of 5 times 4. 3 times the square root of 5 times 4. So I can multiply 3 times 4 and I get 12, but it's all still times the square root of 5. Okay, so make sure you're okay with how I did those multiplications there. This is my area. I just multiplied length times width. All right, perimeter, on the other hand, perimeter, I'm going to use the second equation. So I'm going to say it's 2 times the length plus the width. My length is square root of 45 plus my width, and my width is the square root of 5 plus 4. Okay, since I'm just adding, I don't really need the second set of parentheses. We've already decided that the square root of 45 is 3 times the square root of 5, right? So I'm going to write this as 2 times, in parentheses, I have 3 times the square root of 5 plus the square root of 5 plus 4. See how I have some like terms now? So I have 2 times 3 roots of 5 plus 1 root of 5 is going to be 4 roots of 5 plus 4. Okay, all I did was I combined like terms. Now I get to distribute. Whoop, whoop. So this equals 2 times 4 is 8 times the square root of 5 plus 2 times 4 is 8. That is my final answer there for the perimeter. Okay. All right, now finding the area of a rectangle with a length of 3, square root of 3, excuse me, and a width of all that. Again, I've got my little rectangle. Okay, it just wants me to find area. So it tells me length is square root of 3, and it tells me width is 5 roots of 3 plus 2 roots of 6. I'm putting that in parentheses just so I can keep track of things, okay? We know area equals length times width, so I'm going to write that down. Length is square root of 3 times width, 5 roots of 3 plus 2 roots of 6. Okay, length times width. That's all I've got. Distributive property, whoop, whoop. Square root of 3 times 5 times square root of 3. I'm going to kind of arrange it so that it's 5 times the square root of 3 times the square root of 3. It's really 5 times 3, right? It's 15. Square root of 3 times 2 times square root of 6, it's really 2 times the square root of 3 times 6, so it's 2 times the square root of 18. Whoopsie, I'm adding plus 2 times the square root of 18. And I know that I can simplify square root of 18. So this is 15 plus 2 times the square root of 9 times 2 in there. Perfect square gets to be pulled out. 15 plus 2 times 3 times the square root of 2. And so that is 15 plus 6 roots of 2. That is my area. Whoa, excuse me, pen. Okay, great, thanks for watching.